Alright guys, so we're over at FW Motorsports today. We're working on Brandon's 2016 Ford RS. Hitting stuff in the corner, getting in the way, but we're going to put on a short throw shifter, right?
Yeah, it's basically just, it changes the fulcrum point and the weights in it. It's not like the whole box and cables, it's just this thing.
This little guy right here. That's what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and pull off the air box, probably, try to get on down in there, rip the stuff off and put this thing on.
Yeah.
So we're just taking the intake pipes off right now. Gonna get access to that that air box, kind of get that out of the way so we can get down to that bracketry. Brandon's got some cool little tools right there. Those are actually flex drivers. They got like a bin to them so you can get down there. Those are pretty neat. I'll try to find some of those, maybe put a link down below. See if we can find some of those on Amazon. So there goes the cover. Now that's the stock intake, correct? Or is that a different
The filter
one?
and the elbow is not stock.
That is not stock.
It is not.
What parts are those?
It's Mountune and that's Cobb.
Okay, so that's the Cobb intake. And that's like the same size as the stock one, or it's kind of coney looking? It's a little different.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different. I'll show you. So the Cobb one has this part that's open.
Right.
And the stock one's just a flat. It actually is part of the airbox, so when it seals together, there's no opening.
Okay, so that flows a little more CFM through.
Yes, yeah, it definitely does.
Sweet. Gotta play with that silicone pipe, huh? They make those in different colors?
Yeah, they're making like blue and gray, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. The bottom part of that air box, it's all just little grommets, so they're just like little rubber nips, right? Just kind of pull the nips out of the holes and they'll come out of there.
Yep, that's all they be.
Nice. There's those nips.
Here's my nips.
So those are the little tabs right there, the bottom of the air box. Just come out pretty easy. Just kind of pull them out. I thought they were rubber. They go into a rubber grommet, but this is actually hard, like polymer or plastic right here that goes into the grommets and lets it sit down. There's the two inlets. So like you're saying, one at the bottom of the intake and then one at the top. Right here is the shifter linkage. You just want to go ahead and pull up on that. You can pop it off. You see this little nub right here. That's what it connects to. And now we're going to take off this bracket here. This is basically that stock bracket that we're going to replace with that new Mountune part. So there's a little drift pin in the side of it. So right now we're just trying to bang that out.
This is the part that's going to take a while.
So guys, you basically just have to bang on this little pin in here. Be careful when you're doing this though. You do have a positive battery connection right here, so you wouldn't want to short this and frame. Try not to do that, but you shouldn't, but just a warning. So this is the real pain in the ass part, is trying to get that pin out, banging the hell out of it, seeing what we can do. So there's the pin. You guys can see it from both sides. We're just trying to see if it moves at all with the mirror. It's coming out a bit, but it's aluminum. It's drifted in there pretty heavy duty, so seeing what we can do. Okay, so I recommend doing some PB blaster on this. It came out, but man, it was a real pain in the ass. Me and Brandon were pounding on that thing for quite some time. Brandon did most of the pounding, but it came out with PB blaster, really helped it out. All right, so here's the stock component right here. This is, it's pretty ugly. It's basically the same idea, but you can tell it's a little less precise on the certain little angles and all those areas compared to the new Mountune one, which is super slick and slippery. It's got a chrome finish on it and the aluminum anodization, so you get a little bit of weight reduction too, right? It's a little lighter. You probably lose half a pound. So that's what it looks like with it off. You can see the hole right there. Now we got this little, I don't know, some sort of connector. It's either for neutral safety or maybe it's a gear indicator switch or something like that, but that you'll have to hook back up. Here is the actual shifter cable. So you can see that's pretty basic. I mean, this is a pretty solid component. I don't really see, you need anything stiffer or anything like that. I'm not sure if anybody makes one of those yet, but This looks pretty solid. It's not like a rubberized piece or anything like that. So there's a new piece right there. We have the drift pin in it like halfway. Gonna slip it on there and bang it on in.
Yeah, and then use the old drift to kind of line it up. So when we stick it in here,
yeah, take it out a bit. All right, so we're gonna lube this up because that seemed to work really well getting out that old pin. See if that helps get it on a bit. May need a little extra persuasion. Brandon's putting his weight into it, but we will see. Might need a rubber BFH, might be in order right here to bang this down on that a little bit. So you're gonna wanna put a rag on top of this. Then you can use something as a drift to bang down on that. You could possibly use like a socket extension or something like that, and a bigger socket just to get right over this area and bang that on down in there. Like I said, it's a really tight fit here, and now we have to put this drift pin back into its little slotted hole here. We lubed this up a little bit. Oh, Brandon used this input shaft from a transmission as a drift to bang that thing on down in there. Got the new part installed on there. Brandon's gonna row through the gears a bit. Looks like it's doing its thing. How's it feel? Feel different?
yeah, I'll have to go drive it. Definitely is it's like more solid.
Yeah, more solid feeling, like more connected.
Yeah,
It doesn't have any.
I think those counterweights helped out a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a little bit shorter, but it's definitely the feel of like, I mean,
Yeah, the weights seem to
effortlessly. Yeah,
Yeah, it just seems to throw it into gear.
yeah, so that helps. Yeah, it just wants to throw into gears now. Awesome.
Cool. All right, guys, so we finished up that short shift arm install from Mountune, and as you guys saw from the in-car, like how easy it was just to kind of throw it in gear. We'll have to do a little driving test where we'll drive it around and see if it's a lot smoother, but overall just sitting there, it looks really good. So look forward to seeing something on that, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Later, guys. Wrench on. Pretty awesome. These are only $80 a piece, guys, so check out that link below. If it says that they're out of stock, they restock like in a matter of a week.